What's up? What's up? Somebody had asked me about this medical backpack, and I never did hear from them. We got low profile visor covers here, ready to ship out. These are pretty sweet. Composition book covers, typically thread. We have a big stack here of multicam black composition book covers. Pretty sweet. These are really nice. Except for a couple of these. Some of these things are not like the others. See, they're supposed to be a line stitched here. This one has it, but none of these other ones have it. What the fuck? Makes no sense. And I would guess that the person that sewed all these over here correctly sewed all of these incorrectly. It's fucking getting ridiculous. Amanda, what's up? We are at a minute and 40 into this, and I see only one comment, and there are 6 people only online. Would you guys be interested in having a platform where we could do this and have an app on your phone so your app actually tells you when we're online? Would you be interested in that? We're exploring a few options. A lot of sewing machines were worked on today. This one's up and running. That one's back up and running. This one will be running tomorrow. It runs. We just put in a different motor on it. That one's up and running. Those 2 over there are now running. Flyover Joe, what's up? What's really going on? Man, fucking tired. Feel beat up. Hour of cardio this morning. Full back workout. Really good workout. Swung an axe at a tree a few times. Split a couple pieces of wood. My guy Ethan chopped down a cherry tree. Nope, not a cherry. It's actually an oak tree. It's fucking pretty hard wood. We made a cool video. We popped some smoke grenades. Actually, we popped 8 smoke grenades. Ton of stuff built today. A lot of work done in-house here. And we got some content that you'll probably see tomorrow. We film more tomorrow. We film our members question and answer for members only. And video going up every day. Content and video. We have some of the Halloween shirts. If you haven't seen them, they're pretty badass. We shot a little short commercial for those today. You'll probably see that tomorrow. Empty, what's up, man? Eric, what's up? Amy, how are you? Nick Feist, what's going on? Patrick Caswell. Holzer, what's up? What's up, what's up? All of your gears belong to me. What do you think? Should we plant these willow trees? They sound a little crispy. We could make toothpicks. Check it out. Do you think something might be up? There's 18 people on here. Only 18 people. Do you think there's only 18 people that would watch this right now if they knew what was happening? You guys see the content we build, right? You see the communications we have with people. Do you think that they have no interest in communicating directly? sharing your video you did earlier today at the 4 a.m. wake up. She needs to hear your wisdom. She is 16. Right on. I'm sharing your video you did earlier. Is that with your daughter, Andrea? Andrea? Is it Andrea or Andrea? Don't worry, I'm going to ask 20 more times. So I've been in a previous video where you mentioned the Consew 206, I believe, would happily accept any pointers on best places to shop. First, I would get on your local marketplace and just put in commercial sewing machine, industrial sewing machine, Consew, Juki, Pfaff, but I would start with industrial sewing machine or commercial sewing machine, and I would check on Craigslist also. And then marketplace. And if those don't work, then you can just throw it in Google. You'll find a ton of places that have them. There's a good place out of Alabama. There's a place here in Tennessee. There's tons of places in California. Didn't get notification. Just watching the tactical response live that I missed. Right on. I know you are talking about every time you say my name. No worries. I got one on Facebook Marketplace. See, that's what I'm. Yeah, check Marketplace and lengthen out your parameters too. How long are you willing to drive, right? Because I think you can take them out to like 500 miles. Family driven. What's up? I didn't get a notification today. It was weird because I always get one. Amy, people were saying that last night too. A lot of people came on, 10, 15 minutes into it, and they're like, I didn't get a notification, which is weird, right? We're on right now. There's only 23 people on. There's only 18 thumbs up. I've been on here for almost 8 minutes now. And people are clicking on here. Like last night, they were clicking in. A bunch of people clicked in last night, and they're like, I didn't get a note. They were actively looking for this. They went and looked for this to get here. So we popped a bunch of smoke grenades. One of these brand new ones didn't fucking fire. 3 of these motherfuckers didn't go off. And 1 of these failed. Saw a message on YouTube. I'm getting notification on my phone, but not on my tablet. Yeah, that's weird, isn't it? Amanda, we're looking at a new target. We're looking at a new abandoned place we're going to. It's a big, huge school, big school. And when you search Google for Google Earth, it won't show it to you on the phone. It'll show it on the laptop, on both Apple products, but it won't show you on the phone. Those are IWA smokes, Nick. I've got some bangs. We've got some triple bangers. And we've got the smokes. And they work good. One didn't fucking fire, though. One of them didn't ignite. You can see it right here. We put the spoon back on it, but the primer's already fucking shot, and it did not go off. But, I mean, these would work fine for props and shit, or, making product sizing. The Enola Gay smokes are pretty good. This one didn't go. The fucking wire snapped on it. And all 3 of these Patriot smokes failed. Every one of them. Egg cartons to put eggs in are impossible to find. I ordered some from Amazon. Daniel Rudder. Daniel Rudder. You live here, don't you? I'll give you a ton of them, man. How many do you need? Get with any of your restaurants or gas stations or anywhere that sells any breakfast sandwiches or anything like that, and they will give you 5-foot tall stacks of those things. I probably got a couple hundred I can give to you. I save them, and we put them in big clear trash bags and just put them out in the storage shed. So should we ever need them. They're also good for when you're planting plants and stuff, because they work, when you put dirt on the top of them, they work as a weighted cleat and keeps them in place on hills and stuff. I only get one notification as the video playing was watching 17th century style pig processing. That's awesome. Gunfighter Concealment, what's up? Daniel Rudder. You need 30 of them? I'll give them to you, buddy. Got asked about my AKM4 micro rig. I might give mine to my kid I work with. National Guard. Right on, Patrick. Right on. You know where to get another one. I have 2 Patriot Gear smokes, but haven't used them yet. So that's disappointing. So I've had a lot of people tell me that. And I actually didn't believe them because we've used a lot of Patriot smokes. But what I'm reading, people are saying 2-year shelf life is what I'm hearing. Now I know Patriot has switched from the metal cans to an injection molded can. And we do have the newer injection molded ones here. We did not try to fire any of those today. John Witherspoon, what's up? John is talking about flat egg trays that hold 18. Daniel is probably talking about folding cartons that hold a dozen. Oh, I don't know. I have the 18 like the cardboard ones I can give you. Jose Rivera, what's up, man? 0.006 of your subscribers are viewing. Yeah, isn't that crazy, man? We got 30,000 here, which is not an impressive number. We've had 25,000. I've had 25,000 people on this channel for over a decade. Do you think we're throttled back? Sucks that IWAs didn't all go off. Was going to purchase a bunch. So Nick, I got a buddy just purchased a couple grand worth. We purchased a couple dozen. And on the videos we watched, guys had about 30% not go off if you watch the YouTube videos. Make your own smokes. Arthur, my own smokes won't look like these. Now maybe we'll make smokes for video stuff. That's what we were using these for. But you know you can use mineral oil. You just put mineral oil inside of a smoke machine and it'll make smoke. For watching, 33 thumbs up. Do the free thing, that's right. Listening while stocking and operating too, yep. 8th Ranch, what's that? Chase, what's going on, Chase? How are you, buddy? I talked back and forth with your father briefly today. For watching, 33, 44. What happened over here? Ooh, this might be getting better. Need to do a shirt where it does not affect the temperature of the water in your pool. You know, I got that from Jack Spirko. That's who I heard said that. We have, I think we have 13 shirt designs right now that we're working. We got one coming out. Here, I'll show you what we have coming out. It's pretty cool. We have a Marine Corps birthday patch and sticker coming out. And we have I'm looking for it. I'm seeing a bunch of other messages that came through. Call me crazy, but did I see my ATAX tool bag? You did. Yeah, you did. I don't know if it's happened. No, because the zip tie's still on here. So they're going to split that open, expose that, which is a large amount of work. It's actually, oftentimes when we have to cut these apart, these get damaged. And if this gets damaged, you'll get it back with a patch, or you won't get it back because we don't have any ATAX. But they're going to try to open this seam up here and expose the end of that zipper, which we have melted. We burned the zipper and mash it together while it's melted. So it's molten nylon. We're going to try to expose this, remove the melted part, pull this zipper pull off, and put a new zipper pull on there. Have you ever ate Jamaican and African cuisine in Jackson? Josh, man, I have not, and I totally would. I kind of joke around with Amanda about it. Are we talking about the one over by the old Tullum? The one over by the sinkhole? And it's a hell of a sinkhole if you haven't seen it. The one over by Tractor Supply, because we're over there every week. And I would. When I lived in Oceanside, we had a Jamaican and a jerk place there. And we ate there maybe once a week we would go there. Say YouTube has limited the reach of some videos. I never got the live stream notification and search for your channel. It's crazy, isn't it? Well, I think a lot of people say that, and it's just that people don't want to watch their shit. And maybe that's the case, except that every night we get dozens of people come on here and they're like, dude, I didn't get a notification. And even my videos that I made and we put up, I can't even find some of my own videos. Was that the wood? Yeah, Amy, these are the wood carriers. That's what we were shooting today. We went up and chopped a tree down, which is a feat in itself. If you've never chopped down a tree, I think that every man definitely, I think that every person should chop at least one tree down. And then because you have this idea that you're going to chop trees down and turn them into firewood, and you in fact can, but it's a task, especially with improper equipment. So Ethan chopped the tree down. I took a couple of whacks at it a couple of times for a couple minutes, and Ethan felled it. And then we used that little DeWalt battery-powered chainsaw, and we bucked it up into like 16-inch pieces. And we busted them up with a maul. And then we put the wood in the fire carriers, a couple fire carriers, and stacked a pile. And then we put them in the fire ring that we took that big metal fire ring up top there, and we lit a fire. And that's the video. I'm just showing, some cool B-roll with the, and then also we filmed, you saw us film, I cut these out this morning. I sewed one and Miranda sewed one. I really do like that orange. I like the orange a lot on the woodland, but it really does need this second set of handles. You have these long ones that will go on your shoulders really well, and you have a shorter handle to choke up on if you have a lot of weight, or if you even want to have one side on your shoulder and have the other one pulled up. It's really a lot easier to carry it with that extra handle, because you can have it on your shoulder and still have the other handle in your hand too. But they work amazingly well. They worked really, really well, and we've got a video that you'll probably see tomorrow. And then we popped a bunch of smokes, and we shot some video of the new t-shirts walking through the smoke grenades. So that'll be like a 1 second, a 1 minute. It'll probably be 57 to 59 second video. And then the other video will be, I don't know, 3 to 5 minutes probably. So yes, the restaurant over by Lowe's. So I've not been to that, man. I have not been to one by Lowe's. Cut an old walnut tree down once. It was way larger on the ground. Hell yeah, man. Amanda Willis, I'll be there in the morning to pick up 20 egg cartons, 9 to 10 a.m. Daniel, we totally have them. I have to find out where we put the last load of them, but we do have them. They were in here. They were sitting right here, and they were ridiculously tall. I've also got a bunch of these littler ones, but They look like these right here. And hell, there's probably 20 even right there. But here they are. We got you. EC, what's up, man? Any updates on OD butt packs? I emailed last week. I'd buy one. Not sure if that means I'd know any sooner. Eric, did we not send you an email and let you actually buy one? I feel like there are some butt packs. I think there's green butt packs selling right now. Always set a reminder to watch Wednesday live stream and YouTube won't notify me. Yeah, it's fucking nuts, man. Yeah, Ethan did a good job with the axe. He looked like he has done that before. He says he has never done one with an axe, though. So hydro carriers are coming. Butt packs are right there. Butt packs are going. Though I don't know where all the other pieces are, but they're out here. Here's butt packs. Right here. Right meow. When I was a kid, I tried chopping down a small tree while camping using my dad's Bowie knife and broke the stag handle. Shh, don't tell him. Mountain Man stuff. Tempted Adverse, man. Thanks for being here. Finally moving my RV and side-by-side to Camden this week. EC, who are you? Who are you? Where are you currently? And where in Camden are you going, man? That's awesome. That's cool. Dean Conrad. Have you ever thought about making ballistic helmet covers? I've never thought of that. Ooh, what's a trouser snake? Yeah, I wouldn't really know. I would have to look at one. We definitely have the materials they make them out of. I just feel like the shells are probably a little different size between the brands. Just watched 5-year-old video bag torture test, 3/10 of a mile. Yeah, Dean, we still have those bags. We've done that twice. I've chopped wood, but not a whole tree, back when I was a teen for the wood stove we had. I always set a reminder. We've read all these, yeah. I'm in Atlanta, and my land is about a mile from you. Bivin, Cypress. Fucking cool. Have we met? Do we know do we know each other? Do you have drums? I'll come over and play your drums. Well, that's exciting. That's cool that you are relocating. That is very cool. How much property did you end up with? And what are you going to do in Camden? I spilled a whole cup of Kool-Aid today. Fucking went everywhere. 48. Oh, that's fucking legit. Fucking good for you. Awesome. Good for you. No drums, but enough land to shoot guns. Yeah, they shoot guns here too. We could get cannonball cannons and launch cannonballs over each other's properties. One of the guys that worked here had a soda can launcher that you put on it was like a 203 launcher, you put on an AR-15. And he had these rubber dildos, and it would launch these fucking rubber dildos perfectly. They were literally the diameter of a rubber can, of a soda can, and they were about 12 inches long. And for a long time, we would walk around, we'd be on the motocross track out there, and after a rain, there'd just be a rubber wiener sitting out there. I don't know how far you could launch them, but it'll launch them quite a ways. 2 of my orders, hoping it's nothing. If it's something, there's anything. Dean, I don't know what we're talking about, buddy. I did see somebody asked about 2 orders and is moving and needs to change address or something. How hard is it to get Woodland M81 material? For who? For who? Let me. Oh my God! Look, 75 yards of Woodland. We have it. We get it pretty consistent. The mill, I just ordered multicam, and they don't have any. They are running it. We got multicam black and woodland and something else on that last truck. And then I've got, I'll bet it shows up tomorrow. I've got Arid and Highlander and Coyote, and there's a couple other colors coming in. Just got out of a group meeting with the team to finalize the setup for our radio for Evan's Radio Mini. Very cool, very cool. He will do you right, and I think you guys know that. Philip Strother, OD Black Hydros. You have one on order, or you need one? Hey Satan, what are you doing? If you have one on order, reply to a confirmation email. I don't think you do. If you want one, send me an email. That'll give me something to print out, and we'll see about getting some. And John Witherspoon, EC there, commenting right above you, is moving out close to me here, and he just got 48 acres out here. Very cool. Eric Holzer. I did not get an email about the butt. You're the butt pack guy. Send me an email tonight, man. I'll look for it tonight when I get off of here. I'll put one online, and I'll let you know. What I'll do is tell you, hey, it's online. I'll send you the email before I actually put it online. Because guys they just sit around and wait for that shit and try to snag it from you. Do you ever run anything in Tiger Stripe? No, I just found a mill. See, there's places that make material, and there's places that sell material. And you can find Tiger Stripe out there, but they're getting $48 a yard for it. Whereas if I have it ran and I buy it directly from the mill, then I get it for $16, $17 a yard. Probably less, because we'll buy 75 put-ups. We'll buy 75 yards. So I just found a mill that makes that shit. H-Harness Hydro, special Woodland Multicam Black order. Brandon, can I switch the next run to just Multicam Black? You want to fuck your order up? That's how you'll definitely fuck your order up that way. Because you're hoping to get it faster, you probably won't get it faster. Your better solution is to send me an email, and in that, reply to the confirmation email and tell me what your preferred outcome is. I want this other one, but I think the other one's faster, and then we'll figure it out. Most of the material is fire resistant. No, it's not really it's not sold as fire resistant or fire retardant. Were you there, Amy, when we lit the guy's patch panel on fire in the parking lot? Remember how it wouldn't fucking burn? I literally had to pour gasoline on it to get it to fucking ignite. And that's just Velcro and Cordura. So, I mean, we can hold a flame to this and definitely melt it, but it goes out pretty fast. But I mean, if you melt, this is plastic. So if you melt it and it gets next to your skin, buddy, you're never going to get that shit off your skin. Absolutely. Send an email about those butt packs. Right on. No other company where I can talk to the owner. Eric, you are fucking so right about that. There's a few companies I do business with where I can communicate with upper echelon on live feeds. You know, some of like the higher end watch companies and stuff. But it makes a huge difference when you walk in a place and the people in the business use your name when you walk in the door, or when you go to restaurants. That's why I go back to those restaurants, because the service was good. And when we walk in, they know what my wife and I want to drink. They know what our order is going to be. Would you like pumpkin cheesecake before dinner like you did last time, sir? That's why, and we take care of those people, and they take care of us. Not moving full-time. Roger that, roger that. Do you leave wood logs for a year or two before burning that you cut down? So, no, we usually don't. And most of my wood, once it's split, is under, roof. It's under roof, under tarp, under cover. I found a BBD in the woods. That stands for Big Black Dildo. Josh, what's up, man? Josh was there when the rubber wieners were flying. Or the owner takes you on a tour of his rabbits and you get a personal recommendation for a bag that you're looking to purchase. Andrea, you are a super easy one to do that for because I know that you're going to execute. You asked me not for my time, more importantly, for information on how to do what I'm doing, right? So, and you have an interest in that. We've communicated so many times. You're involved in so many different aspects and venues that we're present on. And I know that you're gonna do it. And I know that you're gonna do it in a manner that when we have a conversation in the near future about it, you're going to have already upped what I've done. I'm gonna learn something from you. So it's a win-win. Add that to PP1 Undercover Lumber. I like it. Any future 2024 gear? I'm not opposed to it. I use the hashtag Make America Great Again in MAGA all the time just because it gets so many eyeballs. People that love it, and people that hate it are rabidly insane over it. Put it into the tool. Sam, we'll get it figured out, man. The only thing I can think is that zipper pull is damaged somehow. Because it does it consistently on the travel. It's not just in a spot on the zipper chain. So if I drop by and want to introduce myself, how do I approach the building? So there's only one way in and out. Just drive through where the gun towers are. Drive through. Park where there's cars and walk to the front door. It's baffling. So you're not from Camden, I take it. We have snaggletooth motherfuckers around here. And you'll hear them. We have gravel everywhere, so we know when a vehicle's driving, and we have cameras all over the place too. So we'll see some broke down car, what looks like it shouldn't even be running, around back. And we'll go back there, and there'll be some dude just kind of like looking at all your shit, and you're like, what are you doing back here? And he'll be all startled, right? Oh, I was just looking for the front door. Well, the front door is probably on the fucking front of the building. That's probably where I would look for the front door. So there's always some shady shit around here. You'll see. Just drive up, man, walk in the front door, ask for me, ask for John, and I'll be around somewhere. Tomorrow I'm filming several times during the day, but I mean, I'm here consistently. White Suburban. Ultra MAGA, Mega MAGA, Nuclear MAGA option, yeah. John Willis for president? I don't think so. Although I do think the guy that should be president is not the guy that wants to be president. And I don't think you should be able to make any financial gains while you are president. Imagine how life would change for all of us if those motherfuckers couldn't make money by the laws they passed for you. Heard you mention a podcast several times. Where can I listen to it? Drop Smoke. We dropped a lot of smoke today. We popped lots of smokes today. On any podcast app, it's the Pulling the Thread podcast. We have one loaded. Let me look right now. It was 90% last time I saw it. We have 3 hours currently loaded.
The contractor, hey, where did you get?
I don't think that it's gone live yet. Stand by. Huge update. Amanda wanted another little something. Catastrophic. 4 a.m. I don't see it here. I don't know what happened to it. It was here. Anyways, there will be one up shortly. You will be able to see it on YouTube. Audio will rip and be uploaded to all the podcast syndication. Yogi, what's up, man? Kanye West for president. He's losing money. Candace Owens suing the George Floyd. Is she suing George Floyd? Think about this, right? So I've been watching the Kanye stuff. Ask yourself, do you disagree with what he's saying? Do you disagree with what he's saying? And it's weird because there's a lot of people that are so happy that Kanye West is losing his business deals. But is what he's saying incorrect? Scully, there is no way Biden got more votes than Obama. That was awesome when he said that in a video you posted. Yeah. Video about side hustle was great. Everyone has an idea, but most don't have drive. So we talked to a lady for about 30 minutes, and she approached Amanda and I while we were eating in a restaurant. And she's like, hey, do you guys work? Can I ask you a weird question? Do you work out? What's your diet like? I just lost 70 pounds. And we talked, and I gave her a bunch of information, as did Amanda. And she's like, thank you so much. Thanks for taking the time. I go, listen, we armed you with the information. But without execution, it doesn't fucking mean anything. You have to put it in motion. And that's the deal, right? And everybody's got an idea. Ideas don't mean shit. Because while you have an idea, 20 other people around the idea 20 other people around the same world had the exact same fucking idea. It comes down to which one of you can execute. And it's not even can execute. It's just simple fucking which one of you will actually do it. He wanted out, and they were trying to sue him for breaking contract. So he found a way. Oh, good. Okay. So what we keep hearing, how Kanye West lost a $40 million deal with Adidas or whatever. So what you're saying is Kanye wanted out and he didn't have to breach. He got them to kick him out. Is that what I'm understanding? Elon's buying Twitter. So Elon's supposed to take over Twitter by Friday is what I keep hearing. And he said, I am going to eradicate, and that's the word he actually used. I am going to eradicate 75% of these useless employees. Now, I don't know if that's 75% of the useless ones or that 75% are useless. I feel it's the later. There is a video of Elon Musk going around getting out at Twitter headquarters with a kitchen sink. And he literally carries a kitchen sink up and it says, I'm throwing away everything but the kitchen sink. There's some good video of Kanye talking about the Kardashians' handler and where did they come from, and nobody knows when he popped up, and all the tabloids, all the spousal abuse or the restraining order against Kanye West. And he's like, look, it's all bullshit. It's all the media painting a picture. He goes, I bought the house next door to my wife so that I could see my kids, because my mother took him. I don't know if there were siblings or not. But he said, my mother moved multiple states over and I didn't see my father anymore. And it's important for my kids for me to raise my kids. So I bought the house next door to Kim Kardashian. So now with that, is he crazy or smart? I don't think he's crazy, man. They will all tell you, as soon as they want to fucking shame you, they will call you bipolar and try to fucking discredit what you're saying. Just ask yourself, is what he's saying sound true? If you want to know who's in control, just figure out who you're not allowed to fucking speak ill of. President Kanye West has ordered the NFL to levitate during the national anthem. I like the video you did, which gave your history, and you were talking about how you lost it all and rebuilt it. Dean, so I don't tell that story real often. I used to. It was mostly when dudes were talking shit, right? Because they want to talk about oh, how nice it is. And nobody gave a shit. I took the same picture almost every day for 6 or 7 years at 1 a.m. in the morning. And nobody gave a shit when at 1 a.m. I would take a picture of the watch and the steering wheel. And when the watch said Citizen and the steering wheel said Ford, nobody said shit about it. Not a fucking person said, hey, good job. Hey, I know you've been there since 7 this morning and you're leaving at 1 a.m. Hey, I'm proud of you for employing fucking 10 U.S. citizens. Nobody said shit. They only started saying shit when the steering wheel became a Range Rover and when the watch went up in price. And then when the steering wheel became a Porsche and then another Porsche. And then it was fucking $20,000 watches and $40,000 watches. People lost their ever-loving fucking minds. And they would always say, oh, you're a felon. You're a felon. You were in prison. And I'm like, you're absolutely right. And the only reason you know that is because I told my story. But with that said, I'm a felon, been to federal prison. I've been on CNN for 3 days in a row. I was on every cover of the West Coast newspapers for an entire week. I had 15 federal fucking agencies at my shop when they executed the search warrant. They hit properties in multiple states. There's fucking helicopters, and every black suburban within Southern California was there. That was me. So why am I so successful? But your ass talking shit hasn't done a fucking quarter of what. Why do I pay more taxes in a month than you've paid in your entire fucking lifetime? I'm the felon, remember? And that's what I use that to point. I point that out. That's why. And I also, when guys are like feeling down for themselves or whatever, I'll listen to guys when they're like, yeah, my life's so hard or it's so tough. And I'll just let them go for a while. And then I'll tell my story. Everybody's got a story. We're around people every day that have it so much fucking harder than we do in real life and have had such terrible things. And 95% of the population, they haven't had anything bad happen to them. Never, most of them. But they use whatever little fucking strife they have as an excuse for their unaccomplishments. If you go to John's place, the guinea birds will alert you. The chickens will cackle, and then the dogs will alert. Then the dogs will go into attack mode. Then you will die. Yeah, so if you ever come here, just come to the front door. And for real, the dogs will do serious damage to you, so don't fuck with the dogs. They are contained. If you're where you're supposed to be, the dogs can't get to you. If the gates are ever closed, that's a different story. If you have to climb a fence or a gate to get on my property, you've got a very good chance that something will try to kill you. Did you see the video of the South Korean baseball open where the Project Blue beamed in a dragon that flew around the stadium? So I didn't, but there's a lot of shit like that out there, right? How about the direct energy weapons in California? How about the houses that were literally just, it looks like a fucking massive chainsaw cut houses in half, and the next door neighbor's house isn't burned, and the pine tree in the front yard's not burned, only the houses were hit. I watched someone comparing Kanye and Dave Chappelle being vilified. Yeah, I saw that today. They called DC a crackhead. Yeah, I saw that, Josh. I saw something very similar to that. Great Wolf, what's up, man? That funeral coach, that horse-drawn carriage is fucking awesome. All right, guys. I'm out of here. Have you ever made SOE dog bed for the Raptor? What's the Raptor? Are you calling, like, my dog? Is that what you're talking about? My big dogs? I have dog bed pillow inserts here, big ones. We've just never built a carrier around them. We just haven't taken the time to do it. Yeah, if you have to climb, and I understand. I mean, people are excited. They're in town. They want to come say hi. They see stuff on video that they've seen so many times, and they just want to be there. But like, that's no bullshit. Like we put fences up. We have an inner perimeter inside an outer perimeter. So there's it's like 3 circles within a circle. And if you get to the front door of the building when the gates are closed, you had to come across 2 sets of fencing. Our fences are 6 feet tall, and they're like, there's no bullshit. Like, those dogs inside the inner perimeter fence will fucking kill you, and they'll eat you. Like, if you came in here and we came in back from out of town, there would just be body. Like, there wouldn't be anything left of you. Like, the dogs will fucking eat you. Just got done starting a 6-gallon batch of mead. Right on, man. Yeah, Paradise. It wasn't just Cody. I think there's multiple locations like that, though. Different times, not just Paradise. Wedge letting loose Cali, first Washington coastline. So I heard there was an earthquake today that's supposed to be a predecessor to a larger quake. Full rip coming to state of Washington along coast. What does that mean? Full rip. What's that mean? What are we talking about? Fat Nuts, what's up? Haven got the belt. Right on. Are you in town this weekend? Yeah, all of the land Newsom wanted, exactly. So they've and that was my question. Josh sent me a video about that today, and I said, I'd like to hear from the homeowners what their position is today. Were they eminent domained? Were they paid like a great amount of money, or was it just taken away and they're at a loss now? Friday to Sunday, right on. Wedge letting loose in Cali first, then Washington. What are we talking? NI 9465. What are we talking about there? The pressure release along. Got it. Okay, got it. That's what I was talking about earlier. Well, are you there? If you're there, I hope you do well. Incinerated in homes, even car rims and aluminum melted. Got it. Dog bed cover, pistol holder, Glock 4-mag holder, AR zipper pockets. Friends there. Man, get your friends out of there, buddy. Get your friends out of there. We left California 15 years ago. I meet people every week here that have left California. Chris Watkins, what's up, buddy? All right, guys, I'm getting off of here. Fucking long day today. I feel a little beat up. I grew up down in the mountains of Paradise. When that fire burnt the town to the ground, it came down the mountain around the lake I grew up. All right, guys, good night.